Here's another one. One time for the mind now. Let's go.
Could be something true now. I'm not looking anymore. The times of faking, love are thrown now. Sharing real connections, what we're made for.
Come on, let go, the remote. Don't you know you're ready on a jump for that? Try to put the boat double clicking on the go, but I know use. Hey, I'm gonna go in.
And I will with a flow, double trouble on the go poses. Keep posing, opposing against these foes. Kids know I'm a rose in the group out on the concrete jungles.
Not a day goes by without me thinking about that way the world's the big ocean. When you walked into my life and we connected like we shared the same ocean. Couldn't help but move that glass open as spiders into each other's blind spotches. All this energy's got us inspired now. We couldn't stop it, just say it free and dance.
Been a while. It's good to see you. How you been? Yeah. We're back.
How long has it been? Oh, what I'm dreaming. Looking to aren't you? It's time to unwind. Eager to catch your smile and show it in a while. So set free the mind. Remember the times how we laughed and showed down one. Yeah, the soul is undone. No need to hold back anymore. What are you waiting for? Let it go and rock the boat. Come a little closer. Let your hand we're just a night away together. Embrace the feeling forever. Just running as fancy. There's pleasure. Come on, don't be shy now. Won't you take
Been a
my
long time coming, nothing but love. Baby, going way back when we were a bunch of teenagers. Things don't change, going back in the days. So everything that's tight as this never ever changes. Leaving y'all wasn't easy. Before the better good, much needed. Tonight's the night, reunite, party over here. No mass destruction needed.
Time for some fun. Let's start the trickster game. Are you ready? It's showtime. Let's get going. Ain't some fun. Taking a chance, even two. There's no guideline for doing it your way. Let's just focus now on what lies ahead. Time to get everything out clear. Taking over. Let's be on this ride. You've been waiting for us till now. Here we are, and things are gonna get freaking hot and wild. So can you feel the jazz of the beautiful ballet? How about the nerve, oh ladies, and rock and roll? Bring it all to you. And guess what you signed up for? Steve Olsen, Jesse, if you don't need Wayne, pretty June.
Okay. Hey guys, I know this is a sudden update video, and I mean, judging from what you saw there, what the hell was that? This video is mostly to announce a few major things that are coming to the channel. I am actually introducing two new segments to the channel. Now, the first one, you may, if you watch the original channel, you may know where this is going, but I am bringing back story-driven Sundays next week. So today, at the time of this recording, will be Saturday. This will probably be up by Sunday, the end of Saturday night. So, I won't be doing it this Sunday, but next Sunday. So for those who don't know what story-driven Sundays are, story-driven Sundays are basically Sundays where essentially I play games that are little to no gameplay, but are heavily story relied. So games like Detroit Become Human, any Telltale game. I would even be willing to do some dating sims, like the KFC Colonel game. Yes, I am talking about that game. Um, yeah, what was it? Doki Doki Literature Club, um, and even what you call it? That one game that uh a friend showed me, and it just blew me away. It was just hilariously funny. Hatful Boyfriend, I think that was what it was called. So, games like that I would wholeheartedly be willing to do. The first story-driven game, though, I will be doing is, well, I'll leave it up to you. Surprise. Let's just say um, that its final season came out about last year. I think that's when it ended. So I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing that. Obviously, I'll be starting with season 1 and going from there on. But the thing that I mainly want to talk about for a bit, because this isn't going to be that long, I'm pretty sure, is what that little trailer was. Obviously, that was, for those who are watching the Persona 5 Let's Play, you recognize the fact that Joker was there. But, there were two other characters, the blue-haired guy and the gray-haired guy. Well, those are both protagonists from Persona 4 and Persona 3. And what they were doing was this is the dancing. That's footage from the dancing games. Persona 4 Dancing All Night, Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, and Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. All three of them play exactly the same, but there is a reason I'm doing this. Um, Lately I've been really playing a lot of these games on my free time and just playing around. So what I'm going to be doing is I will be showing off every single song in both of those games. I own all the DLC for all four of them, except for any costumes in Persona 4. But I own most of the I own all of the DLC in terms of songs and stuff like that. So what I will be doing is I will be showing off all the songs for normal mode, and I won't be really doing the whole all. I won't be trying to get all night King Crazy or anything like that. I'm not that skilled at the games. I would say I'm average level at best. So, um, I will be doing all of them. But for Persona 4, will be very quick. I won't be really showing off much because it's just I really just want to show off the dancing. I might do a separate playthrough of the story mode, just depending on how I feel like. Maybe that could be a story-driven Sunday game because Jesus Christ, you will not believe me on how long that damn story mode is. For Persona 3 and 5, though, I will show off the support conversations between all the characters. So essentially, but like, here's the thing, though. The dancing sections, the dancing games, will not have any commentary from me for two reasons. One, I kind of want you guys to hear the songs that are playing. The Persona dancing games have really awesome soundtracks, and if you haven't heard them, I highly recommend giving them a listen. They're really good. They're really good remixes, and so, some of them are just original mixes, just cut down a little bit to fit into like 5 minutes at most. The other thing is also when I play the dancing games, I get into kind of a very focus mode where I just kind of zone out everything, even like how do I word this? Like basically I'm trying to focus on the notes and it'd be really stupid to do commentary while over that. I will commentate over sections like the support stuff because you can just read the subtitles for that. So that's probably how that structure will go. I will be showing off every single song in the game. So in terms of Persona 3 and 5, though, I am also showing off the DLC, as I mentioned. 3 and 5, though, has a very weird approach to it. Almost all the DLC is shared among 3 and 5. So, for example, Goro Akechi's dance for Willpower. Goro Akechi is from Persona 5, but his dance also appears in the Persona 3 game. How I will be doing that is I will be playing the character DLC dances in their respective game. Like essentially how it will work is I do the dances by dancer. So, and I will end it all, and all three of them have a very big grand finale dance to to a theme where all of the party members are dancing together. And I also want to make sure that Joker is like, for example, I will start off with doing all of Ryuji's dances, then Morgana's, Yusuke's, yada yada yada, then end with Joker's dances, and then end with the big finale dances. And then once I finish those up, I will go on to the DLC dances. Actually, no, what I might do is I just might end the whole thing with the finale dance, but do the DLC dances right before Joker. So I would do a Goro, Akechi, and Lavenza's dance, and then move on to Joker's. And then do the big finale, and then do any of the DLC that's kind of like most of the DLC dances are like just MOVs with the HUD playing with the game playing. So that's really all it is. So, and some of them, and they're mostly really short, so I could probably do 4 in one video if I wanted to. But that's really all the segments I'm introducing. Now, in terms of just a housekeeping thing, I just want to list a few things that are going on in terms of the channel itself. First off, I feel that the Persona 5 playthrough is going great. Parts are equally spread out, in terms of length. None of them are too long, none of them are too short. That I feel anyway. I feel that maybe it'll get better as time goes because, at the time of this recording, I just finished rendering next week's parts. So parts 11 through 15 will be up by the end of Sunday night. So I'm looking forward to editing those getting the descriptions ready and scheduling those parts for the next morning. I'm going to be recording the Persona 5 session in a minute, right after I finished rendering all this stuff. So Persona 5 is going smoothly, I want to say. Other than that, there is actually one thing though that I have just kind of I'm like thinking of doing, but I'm probably never going to do it because I just feel that I don't see a reason to do it. Except for maybe variety. I was heavily considering doing different playthroughs different weeks. So, for example, like I would still be doing the Persona 5 playthrough, but like 1 week would be like, so since next week's going to be the first week of March, so next week from the 2nd to the 6th would be Persona 5 parts, and then the week after that would be something else, and then the week after that would be back to Persona 5, the week after that something else, and then the week after that is Persona 5 again. But I thought that would be a good idea. I'm still thinking of doing it maybe as like a test run, but maybe because I know for a fact Persona 5 is going to go on for a while. Because judging from the pace we're going, I am like 88% convinced we're not going to be done till June. Maybe even longer. I might be wrong on this. Because Persona 5 is a very chunky game. It is not for the faint of heart. So after I finish that, we're not doing RPGs for a while. So I would say probably end it with. So my projections here, if it goes on as long as I think it does. So if it's done by June, I want to say it will be done by the end of June of 2020. Once that's finished, that that will be a large break from RPGs. Not even Persona 5 Royal will be played until after a few Let's Plays. And then I will probably go on to another Let's Play of. I was thinking of going into Sonic after doing Persona 5, but at the time of this recording, that's what my current feeling is. My feelings could change later on. So that's really all I have in terms of this update. It's not really much else to go. I don't think there's really much else to discuss off the top of my head. So far, the new structure's going really well. Nothing's too chaotic. I don't feel like I am being overwhelmed by the amount of videos I am doing in one sitting. I am doing them all on the weekends, and I'm pretty much done within a few hours. So this I think is going fairly well. So that's really it. If you haven't already, the Batman Arkham Asylum playthrough is recently completed. I'd heavily recommend checking that out. The other, as I mentioned a million times, Persona 5 still going on. It's going to be going on for a while, ladies and gentlemen. I highly recommend watching that, especially if you are planning on getting into the Persona series. Heavily recommend watching this playthrough of Persona 5. Lord knows 90% of the fans haven't even played the game. Just a joke, I know. There are Persona 5 fans who've played Persona 5. I'm just making a stupid joke. So yeah, that's really all there is to it. I know that I said I announced 2 segments, but mostly this was more of an announcement of the dancing segment. The story-driven Sundays thing, I was obviously probably going to bring that back anyway, honestly. There was no point in announcing it. I just thought, I could just sneak that in. So overall, guys, I think that's really it. I will see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, the dancing videos will also be on Saturdays only. It will only be on Saturdays, not on. So basically, here's how the structure of the week will go from now on. It will be Monday through Friday, main game. Saturday, dancing game, dance, or video in general, and then Sunday, story-driven game. So that's basically the structure of it, but that should be it, guys. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. Well, that's all I have. So thank you guys very much, and take care.